Hi everyone, Mark here with another Flame tutorial. I wanted to walk you through some of our Flame shared library interface so that you can get a better sense of how to enter your sources in a way that helps us and helps you later on. This is more or less standard interface. If you log in through the internet, this is what you are going to see. On the left, you'll see all of the different regions which have their own folders. All of the sources themselves should be in the center. As you can see, Greater Syria could use a few more sources. I've chosen Christian Lauer's account of Belgian finds in Greater Syria because I actually entered this myself. All of the actual fields in the source info are relatively straightforward. If you've never used Zotero, this shouldn't be too much of a problem to fill in. There are other fields, however, notes, tags, attachments, which we ask that you make use of because it will help us and will help you when you come back to these sources. Under notes, for instance, there is a note here that actually takes us to the URL of the particular find. You can simply add another note and put in another URL so one source can link to several finds. And this is helpful as a way of either returning to finds later on or to show which sources actually go with which finds, because this isn't entirely obvious from just the Zotero standpoint to begin with. If you go to tags, there will be several other kinds of tags that we'll implement later on, but for now, the most important one is to enter the tag which associates this source with you. This is basically just for accounting purposes so that we know who's entering what and who is responsible for which entries. Under attachments, if you're able to, we ask that you attach the source itself. This will be useful for a number of reasons, and in particular we want to be able to share among the Flame circle of contributors as easily as possible. These will never be shared with the general public, and so we don't need to worry about issues of copyright when attaching sources. We also have unlimited storage on Zotero, so while trying to keep file size minimal, you don't necessarily need to worry about uploading files and drawing on your own storage limits. I think these are some of the things that we need to keep in mind. Of course, if you find that you have any problems or if there are any other elements to this that you would like to add yourself, please let me know at my email at princeton.edu. For the moment, these are just some of the things that we want you to keep in mind as you use Zotero.